I believe everyone is called to have a mother and father in their life and to be a mother and father to someone else. So there is that kind of familial exchange in the family of God. But I believe too that even with mothering and fathering, I hear what you're saying, because obviously people can be disappointed, especially with leaders, because they're not available for whenever they want them to be. And so really understanding that there is a difference between leadership and mothering and fathering. But I've looked at in my own life, like I would say that Bill Johnson and Heidi Baker have mothered and fathered me, even though I have maybe barely spoken 2 words to either of them in my life. And how did they do that? Well, I think it's connected to alignment. Like I've really aligned myself with their teachings, with their messages, the revelations that they've grown in. I've received that. You know, fathers were really known for being the ones to carry instruction and teaching, fathers and mothers. And so aligning yourself with those that are really speaking to where you are in this season of your life, I think is a really key point for gleaning from mothers and fathers, so you're not exhausting, you know, maybe your limited resources around you, you know?
Yeah, and I love it that you can be mothered and fathered by committee. Right? And so it's not just this one mother or one father, but you may have like a mom in your life, like a spiritual mom who is really mentoring you in business, if you're called to business. But then you've got another mother over here who's teaching you how to be a mom, like a great mom at home, because they've done that and they're modeling that and you're learning from them, because maybe you didn't have a great experience, you know, in your, and then maybe there's another person in finances and they're mothering you through that. And so I love this dynamic of, it's like, it's not one person is going to be your savior except for Jesus. And not one person can parent you, you know, except for the Father. And so, what
just looking for those people in your life in those seasons that you're in. And again, going back to that story I share where that one woman came to me and it's like, will you mother me? And it's like, I got what she was saying. She's like, I recognize the need for a mother's voice in my life. But I don't have the relational equity with her to actually mother her in that moment at that level that she was looking for. And so I would encourage somebody like that, like, who are the leaders in your life? Who are those that you are looking at? We kind of joke about this, like you're like me, you're 10 years down the road or something, but who are those people in your life that you're like, I know they have something that I need in my life, and how do I align myself? How do I serve them? How do I just glean from them and sit at their feet without any expectation necessarily, depending on who they are? And maybe sometimes you will have that relational connection with them where you could go deeper and it'd be more of that mutual walking out of that mother, son, daughter relationship, you know?
I love that. And I would encourage people as well, like, one of my favorite verses is, those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. And I think that that is so true, because when you plant yourself in a local church, you surround yourself with generations and you surround yourself with mothers and fathers. And it's like, I have a lot of people like, where do I find spiritual mums and dads? I'm like, where are you serving in your local church? Because I tell you what, the generation that's gone before us, they know how to serve. And so if you're looking for a mom and dad, like, go serve in your local church. And I guarantee that you will find someone who has a servant heart that you can be mothered and mentored by. So I love that. Like, they can be found if you're willing to look in the right places.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.